Hi everybody, thanks for joining us. If you recall, last week we said goodbye to Ken and Cindy and we're continuing our journey northward. We're planning on stopping first night at the edge of Tennessee near Bristol, Tennessee, and we're on our way.
While I go, the world says hello. Everywhere they roam, memories flow. From the mountains high to the oceans low. Adventures alive with every la la go.
Here we are outside of Birmingham, or kind of halfway between Montgomery and Birmingham, Alabama, headed towards Tennessee, and then further on from there. We're looking at spending the night at the edge of Tennessee or the edge of Virginia, and we'll check in with you later. Well, we decided to stop
a little earlier than Bristol, Virginia.
A little earlier than we planned. It took us longer to get here. There's a lot of traffic in a lot of places, especially in Alabama. It seemed like half of Alabama was a traffic jam.
Yep, that's true.
So we drove about 11 hours. We're staying at Cracker Barrel. We're the only ones here. So we are the only ones here. So this is our first night ever at a Cracker Barrel.
We have leftovers.
We just ate. We weren't that hungry, but we felt obligated, and so we've got leftovers.
So tomorrow lunch.
Yeah. So and then tomorrow another 8 hours or more of driving.
Yep. And we will look pretty much the same as we do now. Maybe different clothes.
Well, first night at a Cracker Barrel, and it was a pretty peaceful night. Not really hardly anybody else in the parking lot. So we slept good. It was a long day yesterday, so we're still a little tired. And on day number 2 of week number 2 of our long voyage, and getting ready to take off and heading northeast. Here is it in Maryland. Linda is still driving.
Turn down. Hi everybody. We have just about reached our destination. This has been a really long drive, and Pennsylvania was actually the worst. A lot of slowdowns, but my goodness, are the mountains just beautiful. So we're happy to be here. We're getting ready to pull into our friends right about now. When we arrive at our friend's house, we've agreed to protect their privacy. So we won't do a lot of filming at their house, but we'll film some other stuff for you.
Here I am in the morning looking out the window of the van at our friend's chicken coop that they recently put together. Yeah, it's a nice distraction while I'm working. Oh, guess what? I just broke out my front teeth. My top front teeth. They weren't my real teeth, it was a bridge, and I was biting into a frozen candy bar and broke off the first few of my front teeth. And now I look even older than I really am. That's how you can look old, is don't have any teeth in. So hoping we can find a dentist. We are in the mountains of Pennsylvania visiting some friends, so we'll see what happens. Well guys, I'm sitting here working at my computer. Took a little time off yesterday to go to the dentist. As I mentioned earlier, I broke my bridge, and you saw that I didn't have some front teeth here. Now I have them. I went to the dentist yesterday, but it's a very temporary fix because we're not in town long enough for them to, do anything permanent. So it's a little loose. I imagine it's going to fall out any time. I really have to be careful eating. But moving forward, we've got a little over a week before we are going to be back home to where I can have my dentist work on getting me a new bridge. But the show must go on, and so we're going to continue and visit family and friends. We're still here in the mountains of Pennsylvania, and having a good time with our friends. And although I am working, 9 to 5, 8 to 5 here in the van, Linda is able to visit with her friend, and then after I get off work and after Linda's friend's husband gets off work, then we get together and do some activities. And this weekend we're going to hope to do some longer activities, and maybe something we'll be able to show. So that's where I'm at for now. So I have to eat soft food, keep it in the back. I can't do any biting in the front. So stay tuned. Hey, so in effort to try to keep my front teeth in, my bridge, eating soup, and I'm trying a peanut butter sandwich I cut in squares so I don't have to take bites out of it. So there's one that I made and one that I made and cut up. I'm not going to eat this one like that because biting into it would put too much pressure on the front teeth. So we'll see. So I stick it in to the back, and don't try to do that. I may be able to keep them going for a little longer. Well, here it is, Saturday morning. I still have some teeth, and we're still in Pennsylvania, in the mountains of Pennsylvania, and today we are planning on going to Gettysburg. We've never been there. Our friends are going to take us there, and we'll see how it goes. It's been kind of rainy. Anything you want to say, Linda?
No, it's beautiful here. So beautiful here. Hard to drive a van on these mountain roads, but beautiful here.
a gamble, each mile unknown. Gettysburg, Gettysburg, calling our names through fire and smoke, through blood and flames. We march with sorrow, we march with pride. Gettysburg, Gettysburg, nowhere to hide. The fields are quiet, but the silence stays. You can hear the whispers, the war it brings. A raven circles black against the sun, counting the fallen one by one. The drums keep pounding a steady beat, the rhythm of war beneath our feet. Gettysburg,
Welcome to the Gettysburg Cyclorama. You're standing behind Union lines on Cemetery Ridge. The round tops can be seen highlighted to the south. To the west is Seminary Ridge and the Confederate lines.
Confederate cannon opened fire. Union guns thunder back. The massive bombardment continues for nearly 2 hours.
The earth, mountains, and sky seem to open, the air agitated by the winds of death.
The field is covered in thick smoke. Neither side can see its targets. By 2:30 p.m., the Confederates begin to run short of ammunition. At General Longstreet's nod, commanders shout orders, and the Confederate infantry step out of the woods and rise up from the fields. 12,000 strong.
So we're here inside the cyclorama. The cyclorama is mainly a big oil painting. A very impressive show and display. Okay, we're going to take a bus tour of the battlefield. Try not to hit anybody.
Thank you, sir.
Are you going to give us some behind the scenes? We'll get the collection started.
Okay.
But it's actually a good plan, believe it or not. It just didn't work. Now, I always say that behind all these monuments, there are all these interesting little stories. And I'm always finding these odd little stories, and it's nice to throw them in whenever I can. So let me leave you this one story. Start with one story. I thought it was great. They had this Southern payment. She corrected. She said there's no fear in the McPherson. So never got that. If you ever hear somebody call it McPherson, you tell them why that's wrong. Tell them what's that simple. No fear in McPherson. So imagine now, Buford has been sent out to find this or left. They're on the Confederate. They're caught on 35 miles behind us to the north. All police army is still off to our right and the west.
In our eyes, pulling our cannons under gray burning sky. The wheels creak heavy, the horses groan. Each step a gamble, each mile unknown.
You'll see we have a lot of cannons here at the park. Officially 415 cannons dot this battlefield. Most of these cannons are the real thing, but some are fake. So, you know, if you look at them carefully, you can tell pretty quickly if it's real or not. First of all the cannons' wheels are fake. All that wooden stuff is gone. All the gun carriers here are fake. All the wood there is gone and replaced with metal. Most of the tubes here are real. Now, a real cannon should first of all have a little hole on the top of the gun to ignite the gun pump. They said that's not the best clue. Several guys that are weapons busts, they found at least 2 of our cannons out here were upside down to them. The hole in the bottom instead on the top where it should be. And so a better clue to see if it's real is see if you see letters and numbers on the gun. You usually have information on the front of the gun here at the muzzle, or in this little circle, see over here or over here. And sometimes they have US or CS on the top of the cannon, which United States or Confederate States. The fake cannons don't have the letters and numbers. Now this cannon is a replica, and so is that over there. So we were talking to Park one time, we said, how about why don't you switch them out? Put a real one next to a fake one and show the difference right away. Well, these were put out here by the War Department, we're told, in the 1890s, and the Park is obliged to leave where they left them. So that's why they said they're not moving around. Okay? But most of the cannons are the real thing, but this one here is fake.
Calling our names through fire and smoke, through blood and flames. We march with sorrow, we march with pride. Gettysburg, Gettysburg, nowhere to hide.
So we're taking a tour around the battlefield at Gettysburg. We just got out for a stop where they explained some of the battle tactics. Pretty interesting. Now we're heading back to the bus. Well, it's Sunday, and we're going to be leaving our friends in Pennsylvania today and heading south towards, well, not south, more west towards Ohio and points beyond. I think tonight we're going to look at stopping in Ohio for the night and then moving on after that. We've had a good time with our friends here, and you know, it's kind of sad leaving. We didn't get to do everything we wanted to, but that's life. We had a good time with what we did get done, and you know, we'll get together again.
The field Everywhere they roam, memories flow. From the mountains high to the oceans low, adventures alive.